Hi. So, let me tell you guys something crazy that just really happened during the first part of the week. So, I'm trying to have my head like this way because of this. Um, so, like you guys know, I worked at McDonald's, and July 1st, I had to head up to Alabama for my daughter's birthday, and I was there from the first to and the sixth was whenever I was supposed to get home. So her birthday party was good. But at the workplace, I had told them when I was leaving and then whenever I was coming back. And I went to the bus station on Monday. I went to work with my parents and then they dropped me off at the bus station. And I left on the bus 3:30. Then, we went through everything, but the cops were called because there was a fight on the bus over a spot getting taken by this person, and everybody was really worried and stuff like that. So they were fighting, and everybody was worried because they wanted to try to fight people who weren't even involved. Even looked at me, and that made me panic a little bit. And so then the bus headed out. So there was a little bit of a delay right there. It was like 20 minutes delayed because of that. And there was. Okay, sorry. There was that happened, and then the Hurricane Elsa that was in Florida was going over here in Bradenton and Sarasota, and then Tampa. It was really bad, but I wasn't here for that. My fiance's work flooded, so we had to go in and help them out. And he couldn't leave anywhere else except for work, otherwise they were fining people for it. And we had finally made it to Orlando, and come to find out, Greyhound sold everybody tickets that were declined for Tampa. So we were all stranded there from Monday, which was the 6th. Wait, was it? Let me, if I can check it like this. I'm not even going to make a new one. What's this? Yesterday was the 7th. So yeah, I finally got back on the 7th. It was like 11 at night when we finally got back because he picked me up from the last bus stop. Yesterday. Today's Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday. 6th. So yeah, It wasn't just me, it was several others that were just kind of there. They were standing there too. But we were there for a few days, few nights. Nobody got any sleep. There, they have those metal and plastic chairs with no room. You've got other people in and out of there, a lot of them. And so, although I kept myself fed and stuff like that, had to spend a good amount of money because their vending machines didn't want to work, and they had a vending machine that had like cell phone accessories and stuff like that. I dealt with a lot of like, there were nice people there. You know, they were watching over me, stuff like that. So I really appreciate it. And then there's there were hookers there was drug addicts, drug dealers, a bunch of very angry people. But yeah, Greyhound sold everyone tickets that weren't going to work. And they canceled that. Like, we could have been in Tampa hours before, like a day before the storm actually started. So they did that. When we got there, they were like, everyone who has made it here from somewhere and we're on their way to Tampa, you can just take a free bus ride back to where you came from. And so I ended up having to decline that because, my daughter's at her dad's, and, I had my daughter with us at my parents' house. Um, I didn't want to have to pay all that money again just to come back down. um, and then, we all had to wait days before we even left. Yesterday, you know, well, my work, they called me yesterday because I was supposed to be back on the 7th. But when you are in a really dangerous situation like I was in, a lot happened. It was like really bad. It was dangerous. It was very uncomfortable. So she called me and then she asked, "You were supposed to be in work today. Where are you? Why didn't you call into work?" And then I told her about my situation. She was like, "Then why didn't you bother to call me and let me know?" And even though I told her about my situation, she just did not care. They never cared at that place. I told her, you know what, when things like this are going on, work's the least of my worries when I'm having to basically look over and look around, look over my shoulder, like every few seconds, because you never know who's gonna try to hurt you because they were tweaking on drugs a lot. People are trying to get me to walk off with them and things like that. And even whenever I walked to the stores next, even though there were some people walking with me that also needed something from there, they were the same ones who were also stuck there. We were all supposed to be taking the same bus. We didn't, we didn't, there wasn't a lot to do. It was, but we all just kind of watched over each other. We all took care of each other, and A lot of people actually ended up dipping off to like hotels and things like that, but if they see you do that, then but anyways, back to the phone call that I had, and she's like, "Well, here we go. We're just gonna take you off the schedule. We can't keep going back and forth with you on this. So we're taking you off the schedule." And she was like, "All right, bye." And then I said, "Thank you." And then I just hung up. So, bye bye, McDonald's. I just applied for Starbucks this morning. uh, so, yesterday they finally had a bus that was going, they could take us all to Tampa. And it was just a few of us that was stranded there. And we made it to the Tampa bus stop, which was completely closed. We just the small group of us, we waited outside. We got rained on, and then the bus driver finally was able to find a way to like let us in. So he's calling and he's trying to get somebody from Greyhound, but unfortunately he couldn't get a hold of anybody from Greyhound. So he was nice enough to call everybody an Uber with his own money, which was really nice of him. And so we took an Uber to the Sarasota bus stop. So from there, I had to wait from, it was the afternoon all the way up to like 10:40 at night. The others had left, so I was there all by myself. But luckily, there was a security guard in the building just kind of like watching over me because it's an outdoor bus stop. And he comes out and he's seeing me walk around, and I'm on, and I'm like talking on the phone. He's like just kind of checking on me, see what I was up to. I guess I was looking kind of sketchy walking around like I was with the suitcase and all. And then I told him my fiance was gonna pick me up after he got off of work to pick me up. Boy, when he like when I saw his car, like I heard it and then I like nearly broke my neck trying to look for it. I heard him. He got out the car although it was like so calm and like I didn't have much to say at all. I was just I was really tired. I haven't slept going on 4 days. I did not sleep in any of those places. That last night that I was asleep at my parents'. I didn't sleep all throughout that night just because my daughter had to go back to her dad's and I was missing her. I wanted to play with the rest of the toys with her that she had gotten for her birthday. Um, but I saw him and I was just really happy. He saw that I was tired. Um, I'm like, I'm so happy to see you. So happy to see you. 'Cause that week was like it was actually really traumatizing for me, even though there was really good people and some points were calm, but at the same time, like when I was there, I was just like, I'm 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 effed, like I I didn't get like nobody got to take a shower. We were going days without a shower. We didn't really nobody ate like a proper meal or anything like that. We were fueling ourselves off of snacks from the gas station or a vending machine. Got to warm up some of those little burgers at the gas station. That was pretty much the closest thing, but um I don't know, it was like a constant having to get away from sketchy people. Some of them getting mad at me because I don't smoke and I vape, and I couldn't give them a cigarette. You had some rude homeless people that came up. If you didn't give them money or anything like that, they would just, like, if it was more of like a group of people, they were nice, but if they caught me sitting at that bench, if it was just me, they were really rude about it and would just bring me down. Try to make me feel like the worst person ever because I couldn't give them a cigarette or a beer, or I only have a card, I don't have cash. If I would have had cash, I would have helped, but all they wanted was drugs and alcohol. Um, it was a very. I got home, I was so tired. I finally took a shower. I was so tired, like, I went to sleep so quickly. I was really happy to see my fiance's face, just knowing that I was safe. I wasn't gonna be at any of those places anymore. Yeah, I'd lost my job. Yeah, oh, what was I finishing? Oh, yeah. I was crying. I was like, I'm. I won't have a job when I get back. I haven't had a shower. Like, I'm not gonna be able to take a shower. I'm not really gonna be able to eat properly. And I'm not gonna be able to sleep. I could not change my clothes. And just kept getting rained on. It was hellacious. Although I did meet some really nice people that, of course, we were all in the same boat. Um, that was my week. I'm so happy to have this coffee. It's still nice and hot. I'm glad to be back home. Um, while I was there, somebody saw my Craigslist ad for tarot readings because I am a tarot reader, and you know, they wanted a tarot reading, and I told them, well, I'm not going to be able to do it now because I'll be stuck at the bus stop for a few days, and um, we just kind of, so that person understood, and I used this day to just kind of put in that application for Starbucks, which is right next door, like next door to that McDonald's. So McDonald's is gonna be like, wait, she got the job next door? Because I can just walk. That's how close it is. I can just walk. Um, that was. That's gonna be. That's always gonna be a story to tell because there was so many things that happened at that bus station. I don't know. It was. I know this video is quite long. Oh, man. So yeah, do tarot readings if you guys ever want a tarot reading, I just kind of I'll normally charge like $1 a minute, but it doesn't really matter even if it's like cheap. Like even if I said like $10, people will be like, "No, I'm giving you 30." So I've never gotten the amount that I had charged, which was cheaper price, but then everybody just demands like, "No, you're worth more." So I don't really have a set price. People either pay me $30 or like, but if it's just like another simple question, they'll just throw in an extra $5. I can do it by video. Like, you could just put in the comments and things like that, and I can send you a PayPal link. You can just pay from there. And I like to go in depth with my readings. I like to go in with details. So, and I have fun with it. And then I'll do coaching afterwards just to kind of let you know what you can do about your situation, things like that. And if you would like to see any of the readings that I have done in the past, I do have like my old YouTube channel, which my email was hacked, so I can't go back on that channel anymore. The channel was called Stalking People Through Tarot. Each word with the capital first letter, no spaces, and you'll see my username, and it's a picture of my eye. So you can go there and check it out, but just come back to this video, I guess, just to kind of, or any of my videos, and just kind of, we can talk about the tarot reading that you would like. I think it would be very fun. But I can do that. But I was there for a while, man. So that is what happened. But I'm back. You guys let me know what kind of videos you would like, or like I can do like story times and whatnot as well. I mean, I could do more nail videos. Right now my nails look like this. One ended up breaking, but you know, not that much. Like it chipped at the corner because I was trying to open up a hash brown box. But they're all still here. I think I might just make an ASMR after this with me just doing this. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. This is so, I don't know. But anyways, thank you if you have stuck with this whole video. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. I'm just gonna upload it like this and not really care about any flaws or anything with it. But yeah, you guys enjoy this story. Bye.